Fifth grade Excel, lesson 8, telling time to the minute, recognizing a quarter past or before the hour or half past the hour, calculating minutes before the hour and calculating elapsed time, and learning 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Now part of this is pretty easy and part of it's going to be probably pretty challenging for you, so really pay attention and perhaps watch some of the trickier parts more than once. The longer hand is the minute hand and the shorter hand is the hour hand. If you draw a straight line between the 12 and the 6, the face of the clock is divided in half. So what we're saying is right here, I'm dividing the clock into half. If you draw another line between the 3 and the 9, the clock face is divided into quarters or fourths. So now we have 4 equal pieces. That's in fourths. So when you see this time right here where it's after 1 o'clock, and by the way, remember that the shorthand points at the numbers and the longhand points at the dots. The longhand never points at the numbers. It's always just pointing at the dots. Shorthand is always either pointing at the numbers or in between the numbers to show you what the hour is. So when I see this time right here, it's after 1 o'clock. It's on this side of 1. It's coming right down to the halfway around the clock time, and so this is half past 1 o'clock. And this time right here is actually called a quarter to. So this is a quarter past, and this over here is a quarter to. And a quarter to means it's got a quarter of the way to go around the clock until it gets to the next hour. What you want to do to figure this out is it's a quarter to what? Well, when this hand gets up here, what time will it be? What hour is it almost, everybody?
6.
Oh, I do have a studio audience here, by the way, with me. Good old Tyler and Haley. So it's a quarter to 6 right now. That's a quarter to 6 o'clock. Almost 6 o'clock. All right, it says down here, as the longer minute hand moves around the clock, the hour hand moves from 1 hour mark to the next. Each hour mark on the face also represents 5 minutes. So these numbers, these big dots actually here, each one of those is 5 minutes between them. The clock on the right can be read as 35 minutes after 2, or since there are 60 minutes in each hour, 25 minutes before 3. You can also write the time as 2:35. When you write the time in this way, a colon is used to separate the hour on the left from the minutes on the right. So once again, it's showing you that each one of these big dots is 5 minutes, and that this time right here, this is normally a 2 right there, so the hour hand is pointing a little bit after the 2, and it's 35 minutes. It's gone around for 35 minutes after 2 o'clock, so it's 2:35. It's also before 3 o'clock. As this minute hand comes up to here, this hour hand is going to move over to where the 3 is, and so it's going to become 3 o'clock. So this much time from here to here is 25 minutes. We can figure that out by doing 60 minus 35, which is 25. So it's got 25 minutes to go until the next hour. Here are some problems to try. It is 5:43. What time was it 2 hours and 30 minutes ago? All right, so if it's 5:43, 2 hours and 30 minutes ago, we're subtracting because we're going backwards in time. All you have to do is a simple subtraction problem. 3 minus 0 is 3, 4 minus 3 is 1, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So it was 3:13, 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video, try numbers 4 and 5, turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. Okay, you guys ready to help me? It's 2:04. What time will it be in 4 hours and 25 minutes? How do I show my work on this?
You do 2:04
Right down to
plus 4 and 25.
plus 4:25. Okay, let's just plop the answer right down here to the answer blank so I don't have to write it twice, okay? So 4 plus 5 is 9, 2, and? Okay, so that would be 6:29 in 4 hours and 25 minutes. Dean arrived at 3:20. He left at 8:40. How long was he here? What kind of a problem am I going to do here? Subtraction, right? Because I want to figure out elapsed time. How much time has gone by? So what am I going to write?
8:40 minus 3:20.
There we go. 8:40 minus 3:20. 0, 2, 5. Now this does not mean 5:20. It means 5 hours and 20 minutes have gone by since he was there. All right, next part. Here is a clock at 8:39. It says it is blank minutes before blank o'clock. If it's 8:39, what hour is coming up next after 8?
9.
So it's some minutes before 9 o'clock. Now how do I figure out how many minutes it is? Well, I take the 39, and there's 60 minutes in an hour, right? So 60 minus 39 is 21. So it's 21 minutes till the next hour. You're going to do the next problem the same way, right here. So pause the video, try it out, and then turn it back on when you're ready for the answer. Okay, first of all, what hour am I coming up on next?
2.
2 o'clock. So it is blank minutes before 2 o'clock. I know that there's going to be a 2 right there. How do I figure out how many more minutes it has to go until 2 o'clock?
Subtract.
Subtract 60 minus 14, right? 0 minus 4 is 4?
No.
No, got to borrow from the 6, make it a 5, right? Make this a 10. 10 minus 4 is
6.
5 minus 1.
4.
So there you got 46 minutes to go until the next hour of 2 o'clock. All right, thank you for watching.